Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Janice Horrock. I'm the Assistant Vice President for Development here at Tarleton State University. Welcome to Tarleton's Commencement Ceremony. We are excited to share this celebration with you and your graduating students. This long-awaited day has finally arrived, and the program is about to begin. Yes. As the procession is ready to enter, now would be a good time to silence your cell phones so that everyone can enjoy the ceremony without interruption. The academic attire worn by the participants derives from the traditions of medieval European universities. Among the faculty and administrators, most gowns are black. However, some are in the color of the individual's alma mater. The president's gown is, of course, Tarleton purple. Colorful hoods are worn by those holding doctoral or master's degrees. You will notice graduates wearing stoles and some wearing cords. The stole represents the Tarleton colors and can be worn by all students. The cords reflect different academic honors and organizations. Making the procession even more colorful is the presentation of 24 international flags. Each country is represented in Tarleton's student body. Each of the academic colleges will be represented by their respective college's unique academic banner posted by the side of the stage. President D'Ottavio and the stage party will enter after the international flags. These distinguished individuals will be seated on the platform and will be introduced during the program. Following the stage party and leading the way is Dr. Don Beach, President of Faculty Senate. He is carrying Tarleton's ceremonial mace, the traditional symbol of the university and its authority. Following him and escorting the faculty, staff, and the December 2015 graduating class are our faculty marshals, Dr. Jennifer Edwards and Dr. Kim Reinerson, and our student marshals, Dr. Tom Falkenberry and Ms. Jennifer McGregor. At the end of the ceremony, the stage party and the faculty members will process out, followed by the graduates. Please remain seated until all of the graduates have left the auditorium. Please keep in mind that there are several ceremonies today, and we need to allow time for our facility staff to make sure the area is just as clean and safe for those in the next ceremonies as it was for you. After the ceremony is over, please proceed as soon as possible to the exits to celebrate with your graduates who will be waiting outside. If you are on the upper floor, watch for the people who will be directing you. With appropriate pomp and dignity, the procession will be accompanied by the Tarleton Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Anthony Purcell. Please, all who are able, rise to greet the procession.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 207th commencement of Tarleton State University. This is a magnificent day for the university as these graduates join the ranks of distinguished Tarleton alumni. To open this ceremony, the colors will be presented by the Texan Battalion Color Guard. The national anthem will be sung by senior performance major Ms. Kayla Lincoln, and she will be accompanied by the Tarleton Wind Ensemble, directed by Dr. Anthony Purcell. Following the national anthem, the invocation will be given by Dr. Kyle McGregor, Vice President for the Division of Advancement and External Relations. Gentlemen, please remove your caps, and I ask all who are able to please stand and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, the posting of the colors, and the invocation.
Right face, forward, march. Color guard, halt. Ready, post. Ready, move. Freeze it, arms.
So proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Forward, arms. About, face. Forward, march. Color guard, halt. Center, face. Mark time, march. Forward, march.
Please join me in the invocation. On this commencement day, while we have all traveled different paths to reach this milestone, today we are of one mind and one heart in giving thanks for these students and for all they will accomplish. As we reflect on all that is past and all that is yet to come, we are mindful of the many people to whom we owe thanks. Families that encouraged education, teachers and mentors who shared their knowledge and experience, friends who provided support and helped make a lifetime of memories. We ask that these graduates reflect the core values of this university as they use their knowledge and abilities to act with integrity, standing up for what is right, to serve and lead others with compassion, to foster a culture of civility, kindness, and inclusion, to respect and shape traditions for our time, to set a standard of excellence and strive always to reach it. May the gratitude we feel today inspire each of us to bring even greater joy into our lives and the lives of others. Amen.
Please be seated. Well, congratulations, graduates. This is a glorious day as we celebrate your achievements. Today is a milestone for you and your family and your friends. You have worked very hard, you've sacrificed, and I'm sure you've dreamt about being here this day. Some of you have been on this journey for a long time. Others have made it here in record time. And whether or not you were on the fast lane or you stopped to smell the roses along the way, you have all arrived at the same place. Today, you become a Tarleton graduate. Many things have changed since you entered this university. Disruptive innovations have transformed the way we live and the way we work. Uber disrupted the taxi business. Airbnb disrupted the hotel business. And senior citizens really disrupted Facebook. Most every grandparent I know, and I will be the exception to this, is friends with their kids and their grandkids on Facebook. While you've been studying to get here, Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert got married and they got divorced. 4 years ago, we never heard of Ronda Rousey, selfie sticks, or the horrible Sharknado movies. And just when I figured out the Watch Me, Whip, and Nene, then along comes dabbing. When 50-year-old coaches start to do it post-game, you know it's not cool any longer. No, not only is the national landscape changed, but the university is as well. New facilities, new campuses, new programs. Orange has been the new purple around the Stephenville campus, with cones set up to redirect traffic around construction. But even with orange cones, it is a great day to be a Texan, and it is a great time to be a Tarleton Texan. As you leave Tarleton, you are taking with you the core values of this university: tradition, integrity, civility, leadership, excellence, and service. I've seen these values in action by members of this graduating class. For example, Dustin Neighbors demonstrated our core values as the leader of our acclaimed aeronautical team for 3 years. He helped the team win a variety of national and international awards, besting the likes of MIT, Caltech, and the University of Michigan. Euphemia Edom defined excellence by becoming Tarleton's first female NCAA national championship, having won the long jump just this past spring. April Holland and Eduardo Calderon demonstrated our traditions of civility and service by spending countless hours mentoring at-risk teams and promoting inclusiveness through our bold and mental freedom programs. And Blake Bill's story is one of civility, leadership, integrity, and service. While on vacation in Aruba, Blake and his brother-in-law dragged a man out of the ocean who had no pulse, and they administered CPR for 5 minutes with no success. But they refused to give up, and after more traumatic minutes passed, a faint pulse returned, and the man made a recovery. Thanks, Blake, for demonstrating our core values in such a remarkable way. Just over a week ago, Misty Crowell from our Waco campus was in a devastating accident that left her in ICU with a lacerated liver, a broken hand, and bruising across her body. When she woke up the next day, Misty was committed to getting out of the ICU so she could take her finals and be with us today to receive her psychology degree. Misty, we are so glad that you have completed your degree, and we are going to have the privilege to hand you your diploma in a few minutes here. We celebrate all of these students, and we celebrate each of you for the effort and the commitment that you've made to reaching this important milestone in your life. Going forward, as educated men and women, as Tarleton graduates, much is expected of you. My request of you is this: be the difference. Be the difference in the lives of others, in the lives of your families, in your chosen career, and in your communities. Live Tarleton's core values. They will provide a compass in a world that is challenging and changing. And so on this special day, I offer you just a few more pieces of advice. From now on, every course is an elective, so don't stop here. Keep learning. Please don't say something online that you won't say to somebody in person, because we all know smartphones don't make us smart. So think before you send. Be on time, and especially for your first job interview. Laugh every day, and finally, say thank you. Thank you, starting with the family members and the friends who are here with you on this commencement day, because this day belongs to all the families and all the friends in the audience, and we congratulate all of you. And so I'd like to ask the families and the friends that are here today with a student here graduating, if you would please rise. And students, I'd like you to thank all of these folks that helped you reach this day. Family and friends, students, is that all you got? Let me hear from you. That's much better, much better. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize members of the platform group. Will they please stand when introduced, and will you please hold your applause until all are standing. Dr. Karen Murray, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Laura Boren, Vice President for Student Life. Dr. Kyle McGregor, Vice President for Advancement and External Relations. Mr. Ty Minkler, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Dr. Credence Baker, Assistant Dean, College of Graduate Studies. Dr. Steve Steed, Dean, College of Business Administration. Dr. James Pierce, Dean, College of Science and Technology. Dr. Jordan Barkley, Dean, College of Education. Dr. David Druckhammer, Interim Dean, College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. Dean Kelly Styron, Dean, College of Liberal and Fine Arts. Dr. Javier Garza, Assistant Vice President for Enrollment Management. Ms. Janice Horak, Assistant Vice President of External Relations. Dr. Don Beach, Faculty Senate President. Ms. Becky Gray, Staff Council President. And Ms. Donna Strohmeyer, Chair of the Commencement Committee. Please join me in thanking these outstanding Tarleton leaders. Well, as was explained to you before the processional, some graduates are wearing colorful cords that represent high academic achievement and academic honors. Some graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords representing achievement and honor of a different sort. They are veterans who we recognize today for their service to our nation. It is their sacrifice and that of their families that allows us to freely pursue life, liberty, happiness, and our education. And so I would like to ask any veterans in the class and any veterans in the audience if you would please stand and receive our thanks for your service. Veterans, please stand. Will Lieutenant Colonel Marty Deckard please come forward, along with Cadets Blake Bill and Michael Roall, who will be receiving their commissions today. Over the years, the sons and daughters of Tarleton have brought honor to this university through exemplary service to our nation, ensuring our freedom and the opportunity for all to pursue their education. Tarleton has a long and proud association with the ROTC program, and during our commencement ceremonies this weekend, 3 graduates will be commissioned as officers into the United States Army. The oath of office will be administered to Cadet Bill, a kinesiology major from Comanche, Texas, and Cadet Roel, a kinesiology major from Copperas Cove, Texas, by Lieutenant Colonel Deckard.
Gentlemen, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Blake Bill. Michael Rowe.
Having been appointed an officer in the United States Army
I've been appointed an officer in the United States Army.
in the grade of second lieutenant,
Grade second lieutenant.
do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservations
without any mental reservations
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
that I will
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon the office which I'm about to enter.
upon the office which I am about to enter.
So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Deckard, and congratulations to the newest second lieutenants in the U.S. Army, Bill Blake and Michael Rowe. We thank you for your dedication and service to our country. Graduates, this is your day. It is you we are here to celebrate. For this reason, a member of the graduating class has been invited to address the commencement audience. Today's student, Tom Wolf, has earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in kinesiology. He is from Dripping Springs in the Texas Hill Country near Austin. Tom was recruited to come to Tarleton to play baseball, as his brother had before him. We love those loyal Tarleton families. Tom played baseball for 3 years and was named by the Lone Star Conference to their academic honor roll. Last spring, he received the ACE Award from the university, recognizing that he is an athlete committed to education. Tom hopes to combine 2 of his passions, fitness and baseball, by one day working as a strength and conditioning coach for a Major League Baseball team. To that end, he will pursue a master's degree in his field. I have no doubt he will make it to the big leagues. Please welcome Tom Wolf to the podium.
Good afternoon, President DeTavio, Provost Murray, faculty, staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I'm honored for the opportunity to address you today. Class of 2015, what does it mean to bleed purple? One year at the Texas State Fair, there's a strongman competition. From far and wide, muscular men would come and demonstrate their ability to lift and move massive objects. At the end of the day, the strongman that won the contest walked up on stage in front of thousands of people carrying a lemon in a small bucket. He said to the crowd, "I will now squeeze all of the juice out of this lemon and into the bucket, and after I do this, anyone from the crowd will be welcome to come up and attempt to squeeze one more drop of juice out of this lemon for the grand prize of $100,000. The strongman then took the lemon and squeezed it as hard as he possibly could, draining it so much that it began to wrinkle. Volunteers of all sizes began to come up. One after another, each volunteer squeezed and squeezed, and nothing came out. After multiple volunteers failing, he asked the crowd, "Is there anyone else that would like one last shot to squeeze a drop of juice out of this lemon?" Somewhere in the back of the crowd, a grandmother said, "I will." The strongman then thought the 100 grand was his to keep. When she made it to the stage, he handed her the lemon. She took the lemon with both hands and began to squeeze and squeeze, squeezing so hard that her face turned purple and every small vein in her hand was popping out. Then, with one final grunt, a drop from the lemon fell out. In shock, the strong man immediately pulled out his checkbook and wrote her a check for $100,000. Still amazed, he looked at the grandmother and asked, "How'd you find a way to squeeze out a drop?" She replied, "I have 5 grandchildren to raise and 2 in college. I had to find a way to support them. My life is dedicated to them. When you have a big enough reason why, you'll find a way how." I was told this story my freshman year, and it helped me to understand the meaning of Bleeding Purple. Bleeding Purple is being dedicated to whatever you decide is important. Tarleton has taught us dedication through traditions, such as the candle lighting ceremony, where we as freshman students once dedicated ourselves to Tarleton's core values of integrity, leadership, tradition, civility, excellence, and service. We learned the importance of Homecoming Week, where we dedicated ourselves to raising Tarleton's spirit by beating the drum from Tuesday till kickoff on Saturday. Our dedication can even be seen through Oscar P., our duck committed to following our founder, John Tarleton, wherever life took him. Bleeding Purple is seen on campus every day through student organizations that are dedicated to raise the spirit of Tarleton, such as the Purple Pooh and the Plowboys. Dedicating to what is important to us is seen through department organizations, such as the Kinesiology Fitness Club, Agricultural Communicators of Tomorrow, Delta Mu Delta, Texan Reps, and the list goes on and on. Every single one of us has been impacted by an organization to help us realize that we bleed purple. Bleeding Purple is seen from our student athletes who demonstrate the importance of teamwork and loyalty. Finally, and most importantly, Bleeding Purple can be seen from our faculty and staff. It is seen from our professors, where their mission is to educate, provide leadership experiences, share research and service, and help us determine what we desire to dedicate our lives to. Our administrators show dedication by helping us with the application process and reminding us why we chose Tarleton. And finally, Bleeding Purple can be seen through our president, Dr. DeTavio, that bleeds purple daily by dedicating his life to developing Tarleton's reputation for quality teaching, research that benefits all citizens, and a caring campus community. And I believe that thanks is in order for all of these individuals. Lou Holtz once said, "You must have a purpose in life and chase your dreams. By bleeding purple, you must determine what your purpose is in this life and dedicate to it so you may make your dreams a reality." Jeremiah 29:11 states, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This is just one way that God shows the importance of dedication and how dedicated He is to every single one of us. Tarleton class of 2015, even though we might not all have superhuman grandmother strength, I challenge you to bleed purple throughout this next chapter in your life, knowing that whatever challenge you are faced with, you will always find the strength to squeeze the lemon hard enough for one last drop. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom, for your remarks. You have represented your graduating class very, very well. At the heart of a Tarleton education is our distinguished faculty. Their scholarly work creates new knowledge that improves the lives for all of us. As teachers and scholars, they define Tarleton's excellence. The faculty have been partners with these graduates as teachers and mentors, both challenging and supporting students as they work toward this day. From the developers of the Tarleton mobile apps to the grounds crews that keep the campus beautiful, and even to the team who organized 5 commencement ceremonies this weekend, hundreds of staff members have made Tarleton a home away from home and have helped you reach this day. Like your family and friends, our faculty and staff members take great pride in your graduation. Will the representatives of the faculty and the staff please stand so that we can recognize you and say thank you. And now we are to the most important part of the ceremony, the presentation of your degrees. I'd like to welcome to the podium President DeTavio and Dean Barkley to present and confer the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees.
Graduates, today marks what will surely be one of the most memorable days of your lives. It is my hope that you have used your time at Tarleton in the College of Education to build lasting friendships, to find a mentor or touchstone, and to develop the skills you will need to successfully carry the Tarleton name into your chosen field. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, whatever course you decide upon, there is always going to be someone to tell you that you're wrong. There are always difficulties arising which tempt you to believe that your critics are right. To map out a course of action and follow it to an end requires courage. That you have made it to these seats today is a testament to your courage. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Education please rise? Provost Murray, the students standing before us today are the educators, coaches, athletic trainers, and psychologists of tomorrow. These graduates will no doubt leave our gates to act with integrity, to demonstrate sound leadership practices within their respective fields, to uphold the traditions that have indelibly marked them while here at Tarleton, to demonstrate true civility to all mankind, to strive for excellence in each task they encounter, and to impact the lives of thousands of young people through the service to their families, communities, and beyond. Our future stands before us, and as Dean of the College and on behalf of the faculty, I am extremely proud to recommend for graduation these students who have satisfied the degree requirements of the College of Education.
President DeTavio, these students are candidates for the baccalaureate degrees as prescribed by the faculty of Tarleton State University and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System. As Chief Academic Officer, I present them to you with both personal pleasure and Tarleton pride.
By the authority vested in me as president of Tarleton State University, I confer the bachelor's degree upon those of you who have successfully met all requirements associated with those degrees. You now hold all honors, rights, and privileges belonging thereto. I charge you as educated men and women of the world to use your education in the service of others. Congratulations, graduates. Student marshals, will you please bring the graduates forward to receive their diplomas, and you may be seated.